Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new comedy, Ebony and Ivory. And this is from writer-director Jim Hosking, who previously directed film The Greasy Strangler, which really put him on notice in terms of his very unique and specific style of comedy, which is extremely uncomfortable, extremely awkward. Throw in some anti-comedy, and you have something very strange. And we have Ebony and Ivory here, which might rival Friendship as the most uncomfortable and awkward comedy of the past decade, probably. And here we have two musical legends gather at a Scottish cottage on the Mull of Kintyre for a tense summit to discuss a potential collaboration that will ultimately result in a global #1 smash hit single. And this film is super awkward. Hosking, his sense of humor is so singular and idiosyncratic that I feel like this film will either be people like rolling on the ground laughing or be so uncomfortable cringing at the screen for all just hour and 26 minutes that is this movie, and might say this is the worst thing ever made. That's the kind of vibe that you get from this film. I'll admit, it is so awkward that it's honestly hard not to laugh at certain moments, and actually pretty consistently through a lot of these moments, because it is that weird and awkward. I do think that Hosking does a great job of leveraging just this gloomy, eerie kind of atmosphere of the Mull of Kintyre and just setting the tone for this Stevie Wonder coded, Paul McCartney coded duo. Gil Gex and Sky Elobar are so fully committed to these characters. They never once falter. They're fully just in the zone, doing the weirdest things, committing fully to them, and never giving up. And their commitment really brings Hosking's film together and really deliver on that sense of humor. Over the course of an hour and 26 minutes, they get up to such shenanigans as rowing boats, hanging and dangling, drinking chocolate milk, eating an assortment of breaded delights, and, being sheep. And each one of them is just so weird and awkward and strange, and so strange and so weird and so out there that they're absolutely hilarious in many different ways. And this film, narratively, is not gonna, it's basically just two guys being super weird with each other, trying to figure out if they're gonna make a song or not for an hour and 26 minutes, and they just get up to the weirdest shenanigans. This is very abstract and strange. You're not gonna quite care narratively about what's going on, and you might not even care about these characters or their feelings or what even's going on. But it's just such a strange, weird, funny experience that it's hard not to have at least a good time. It moves, it never lets up. It just keeps putting you in that awkwardness, and Hosking just grabs you, won't let you go, and then he unleashes you after an hour and 26 minutes, and you wonder, what the hell did I just watch? But at least I laughed the whole time. And that's a strange concoction of an experience, but that's what this film is. And honestly, it's worth the hour and 26 minutes. And if it doesn't work for you, at least it was only an hour and 26 minutes. But those are my thoughts on Ebony and Ivory. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.